about the success that we're having. And listen, if anybody knows us, we're not show offs. I don't like people that are full of themselves, and I just don't connect. So I never want to come off that way. But since I'm going to talk about what we're doing, I just want to remind everybody, for those of you who don't know us, where we come from. And I'm only going to take literally 30 seconds, guys. High school dropouts selling garbage before we learned about network marketing. Okay, that pretty much tells you where we come from. That being said, guys, we've had a lot of success in this industry. And my gosh, where's Ken? Ken? No. Ken Robinson. He went back there? Okay. So I had just gotten up when Ken had gotten up to speak. It's cold. I've been drinking a lot of water, so I've gone a couple of times to the boys' room. And I'm literally in the TMI. So I'm in the restroom. And Steve, I thought about you because literally I'm in the restroom. Too much, right? Let me start all over. All right. So no, literally, I'm in the bathroom, guys, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm in the stall, and I hear Ken's voice, even though I was just here, literally. And whoever you are, you don't need to get up and say that it was me. I don't want to know, right? But I just know someone was sitting next to. I know I was standing. I could tell someone was sitting because I started looking down. I'm like, is that Ken?
Oh my God!
I didn't even know this, right? And I hear him saying Mike Hernandez. I'm like, that's going on right now. So whoever it was, I love that you were that intense that you had to go on live to just go out to the bathroom. You're gonna go, SPD. Whoever you don't get up. And you were sitting down last time. And you know what's funny? The toilet flush. I said, let me get out. I don't even want to know who it is. I don't want to know. But you're going SPD. True story. All right. So let's get into it, guys. Already 4 minutes. All right. So guys, I get a call from Steve and Gina Merritt, right? And you guys know this. We had been out of the industry for 8 years. I wanted nothing to do with network marketing again. Give me my page one. I'm sorry, you're going to see my ADD, ADHD. We were 8 years out of the industry. Organize them for me. 8 years out of the industry, I wanted nothing to do with network marketing again, right? But when Steve called me, guys, he didn't give me much information. Mike, I don't know, this thing, you stick it on people getting results, and it's great because I can duplicate that, right? Had someone call me with all this science or whatever, I would have bought the product just because I was blown away by the information, but I would never be able to duplicate that. But guys, we had zero confidence in ourselves. You guys hear us up here, all the success that we're having. You know why we were out of the industry for 8 years? Because we had failed the last couple of ones. We didn't believe in ourselves, guys. I didn't believe that we had it in us. I didn't think that we had the ability, the courage. Anyway, so thank you, Lord, right? We were comfortable financially, which is another thing. When we started in network marketing, guys, we couldn't afford to pay attention, right? Now we were comfortable. I didn't want to do it, but this was too big. Too big to pass on. So they say that success leaves clues. I want to run you through the first 30, 60, 90 days of our business, okay? Which, by the way, when Steve called me, there were no flip charts. There were no Zooms. We had nothing. When we came in, Steve and Gina were on a huddle, going crazy, trying to put the system together, trying to put a flip chart together. Because when we got started, they were doing some other crazy stuff that he knew we were not going to be, duplicating. I don't want to say what it is, but we had nothing other than pure excitement about what we had our hands on. All right. So I just want to run through this real quick because I started calling people I had never called. Javi, how many times had I called you in the last 19 years that we knew each other to do a network marketing prior to this? Zero. All right. Keston, my other big guy, had never called him. I can go down the list of all the people that I called that I had never, ever called. And people had called me for years about this. But I knew this was going to be too big to pass on. So all we did was pick up the phone, call. I had never done a Zoom before Steve taught me to do a Zoom once we got started here. True story. Okay. So in our first week, we signed up 16 people. All right. In our first month, we totaled 32. In month number 2, we signed up 26 people. In month number 3, we signed up 30 people. That's 2 people shy of 90 people in my first 90 days in the business. Get this. Listen, no applause. I just want you to know what's going on. We have signed up a total of 108 so far. 110. 90, 88 were done in the first 90 days. This business, the reason why you keep hearing 90-day run, 90-day is because this business is built on 90-day runs. But you're not running on these 90-day runs, guys. You're just sitting like, oh, another. Guys, that's not how this business works. You have to be intense. You have to be obsessed. Now, a great 90-day run starts with a 30-day sprint. That's why if you see in my first week, I signed up 16. Yet in that month, it was 32. I'm sorry? Right. In that first month, it was 32. So just to show you where that has gotten us. In the last 2 years, in 3 months, 110 people, right? Which is 95%. It's turned into, like you said, we were calculating this all last night. I was calculating at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Guys, it's turned into over 99,000 people. Actually, we're a couple of hundred people short of 90 in our personal organization. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord Almighty, because we can't believe it ourselves, right? But again, it's about, here, number 3. It's about launch mode. So when we started, even though we didn't have presentations, even though we didn't know what we were doing, even though we didn't have any Zooms, I launched my business, right? And guess what? We've been on launch mode since we started. How? Because the people that I got started, I'm launching them. So, Javi, come on, let's get some calls going. Let's get your list. So we're talking about the list and everything. But guys, we're always launching someone's business, okay? Now, how do we, look, we owe Javi some money. We're just talking, as people have been talking, he started sending in the documentation to what is it? No. What do you say that? To when you make it your own? You're gonna have to patent it, not patent. No, it's another. Trademark it. He said, Mike, I have to trademark money making machine. Everyone's using my word. He just wants $20 every time that it's used. All right? Money making machine was never ever a thing. I'm the money making machine. Manager making machine had never been said up until Javi said it, right? But guys, what is exactly becoming a manager making machine? Because you guys hear it. Manager making machine is simply showing the new people how to make a list the minute they sign up. Don't let people go out there and start doing things on their own. That's how we lose them. Anytime I sign up somebody, I'm holding me, and the minute they start doing their own thing, we lose them. Because they don't know what they're saying, they don't know what to react, and they get discouraged, right? So manager making machine, again, all of you new people, you're going to hold them down. You're going to help them build that list. Okay. You're going to teach them how to invite properly. All right. There's a difference between inviting and inviting properly, right? These are the skills that we have now learned, right? So we're better at this. So we're trying to teach the new people. And get on 3-way calls and Zooms for your people. Guys, you have to be obsessed. You have to have the attitude that if it means that you have to do it for your entire team. Sahi has always wanted to kick my butt for this. Because she's like, babe, I'm like, I'm willing to do it for everyone if that's what it takes. But she's smart. She knows you can't do it for everybody, right? But I'm going to do it until the leaders emerge, until the leaders rise. I don't care because it's my business. Just like, I forgot who was saying, Harvey. Not Harvey, Verdita. Harvey doesn't know what he's saying. Verdita. Like Verdita says, right? Whoever's got the clicker gets rich quicker. Guys, you have to take control of your business. If I'm only going to be able to expose my people when Steve is available for me, I'm done for. I was going to say, right? I'm done for.
And that's why you have to become a professional promoter. Like, that's what makes this business work. If you can learn how to do something, it's become a professional inviter, because all these leaders do the work for you. If you can get somebody to just take 10 minutes out of their time or 15 minutes out of their time so they can listen to something that can potentially change their life forever, physically and financially, I mean, you're gonna find some people. Sometimes we get stuck and we're like, "Oh my gosh, is this person gonna want to? Is this person gonna say yes?" Don't worry about that. You gotta realize before we did all that, before we did the Zoom calls, and before all that, when Steve and Gina called us, you know what we did? We made our list. But you know what we did also? We decided that we were going to share this patch with everybody that we could share, not only not looking for people that needed the patch or whatever. We wanted to get a conviction to know that this patch really worked and really was doing, so we can know we have the cookie in our hands. And we got the cookie, guys. We have it in our hands, guys. So now we have that conviction. So nobody can come and tell us this is not working, because we've seen this. We've seen the financial success. We've seen the physical transformations. And guys, that's priceless. That gives you that conviction. That gives you that excitement that we have. And through excitement, guys, that's contagious. People are going to want to know. People are going to see through your eyes. People are going to feel you. People are going to feel your vibe. And you know what? That's what brings people in. Community brings people in. You know how good I'm feeling. Be humble. Another thing that I want to say is be humble. Go around, hug people, love on people. When people feel like that, you know what happens? They want to be around you.
Good
And
point.
that's all it takes. They're gonna want to be around you, and they're gonna want to this business with you. And together, guys, this group that's right here, we're gonna change the world.
Yep, guys, listen. This was number 3. So, guys, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if you. A lot of people thought that yesterday. I think it was yesterday during one of the breaks. People took off after some of the guys started singing because everyone thought, hey, it's already about that time. The meeting is over. They had entertainment. Then David Schmidt came back on stage with another guy, Mickey Willis. I don't know if you guys know who he is. I know of him. I've seen his movies. I didn't know how big this guy was. I've just seen the movies. And guys, there's going to be a documentary, for those of you who don't know, with David Schmidt. We already saw the trailer. For those of you who missed it and don't know about this, get ready to run like millions and millions of people are going to hear about LifeWave with or without us. Because you know what's going to happen in the next months? Millions and millions of people are going to see this trailer. They're going to learn about this company. So you got to go out there. And when you talk to people, you make sure you let them know. Matt, I just want you to know, regardless of what you want to do after I show you this, just keep in mind one thing. You're going to hear about this. Someone's going to talk to you about this, and you're probably going to have more of an impact when you hear it from somebody else than right now. But just keep in mind, I'm the one who told you first. And can I just get your word that when you decide you're going to do this, you're going to remember me? Guys, you got to have that heart-to-heart with people, because people are going to know about this really, really soon. You think that's a joke? You're going to find out real quick. Now, real quick. Been a long time. I'm sorry. So, multi-level marketing, what I've learned is basically a self-development course with a compensation plan. All right. So the problem is people don't want to go through that growing process, like Verdita was saying. Right. You're gonna have to change. You're gonna have to learn some skills. And even Ken was saying, like, some small shifts in you can make a big difference. Right. But so let me just help you skip through the process. I'm going to help you skip through the process really, really quickly, because like Steve says, I am an advocate. Yeah, something like that. And I try and sound smart, and I mess it up all the time.
I'm trying.
Right?
I'm trying to figure it out.
But here's the deal. Remember I said I'm a high school dropout. Don't make fun of me. But I is a millionaire. I love that one. I forgot who it was. I is a millionaire, though. I is a multi-millionaire. But anyway, right? So, guys, this is a self-development course on wheels. But people don't take that part seriously. And that's the most important part, because before you can lead anybody else, before you can help anybody change, you're going to have to do it on you. You can't give something you don't have. All right? That's just a major fact. Now, we're learning, guys. And once we really get to this level, if you were able to go through all the courses what we have, let me tell you that the only difference would be your confidence, your conviction. And when you get this confident, it allows you to talk to people the way people need to hear it. And not everyone's going to like you, but the ones who need to hear you, the way you talk to them are the ones who are going to join you and make a difference. And the beautiful thing is you don't need that many people, right? So guys, listen to the attitude of the people that get up here. That's what I learned that we have to duplicate. And we've built that. We weren't born this way. We had to build it. So guys, until you start talking, start thinking out loud, start telling people the reality, right? It's not going to start having heart-to-hearts with people, guys, like Sahi. Anyway, go ahead.
And don't compare yourself to anybody. I say, don't compare yourself to anybody, because that's like the thief of dreams. That's the thief of personality. You start comparing to Kendall, that she made it in a short amount of time, and you've been in it a year, and you feel like, oh, it's not happening for me. Guys, you just gotta, your business can be built. Each day you wake up, you have a new day to build your business and to do something different and to tweak it and to make it work and to make it happen. And if you're the smartest person in the room, guys, go to another room.
Yep.
Hang out with winners. Be around people that are winning. Be around people like Steve and Gina Merritt. We have to be running after them. We're like, you guys are not tired? Oh my gosh, we got to go over there today. But we're running after them. It doesn't matter because we know where they're going, and we know that they want their team to win, guys. So yeah, don't compare yourself to anybody. And I want you guys to know that this is a numbers game. It's impossible for you. If you stay at it and you share this with enough people, you're going to see results, guys. Yep, because it's impossible for you not to see results.
So 2 minutes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then with those results, that's your business, guys. So come on, keep it going. I get crazy with this guy.
Listen, guys, the business is this. You never stop recruiting. I don't care. Steve and Gina Merritt, every single day, everywhere we are, they don't stop recruiting. They don't stop talking to people. And that's a leader that we follow. I don't stop talking to people. Look, Javi, Olga, we were on a couple of cab rides, right? Uber rides. Did I talk to everyone? All right, guys, I'm talking to people every single day. We never stop recruiting. Now, I'm looking for sharp, business savvy, money motivated individuals. I'm looking for them. But guys, sometimes you're sitting with someone, there's nothing else to do. What are you going to do? He doesn't look. Never prejudge, always pre-qualify. Never prejudge, always pre-qualify. Like Steve says, I asked the guy, hey, what else you do? I ask him a couple of things, right? Get to know him a little bit. Let me ask you something. Do you keep your mind open to other ways of making money? Yeah. What do you do? Boom, right? And sometimes Sahi will look at me and be like, because you look at you kind of can't help but prejudge. We're humans, right?
You feel their vibe. Sometimes I feel their vibe. I got good discernment. I don't know.
But guys, I just take a shot because, hey, it can be practice. Don't worry. Just the more you do it, the better you become. Look, the other day I was getting my car washed. I'm at a meeting. I'm getting my car. Actually, I valet my car. I tell the guy, hey, do you guys wash cars? My car needed a wash. He's like, yeah, I do it. Fool, do it. I go into a meeting. I come out. The guy's still washing my car. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Wait like 15, 20 minutes. I'm just sitting there doing all my things. Then I have a few more minutes. I'm like, hey, is this, do you work here? He was like, no, this is my business. I'm like, really? You're an entrepreneur? He's like, yeah. I said, let me ask you something. Are you open to other ways of making money, or are you pretty happy with this, what you're doing? Yeah, I'm always open. Guys, this car wash guy, who you never would have thought about, he's led me to a couple of hot shots right now. I just signed him up about maybe a month ago. And it's just happening, guys. Why? Because I'm going to take a shot, all right? You go, baby. Unleash.
All I wanted to say, all I wanted to say is something really important that I heard in the last convention, and it really clicked with me, is who loses if you let fear take over, and who loses if you don't win? Think about that, guys. Your family, your kids, yourself.
So guys, listen, we're done here. I hope and pray that this weekend really allows you to unleash the fire you have within, to go out there and do what you know you can do, what all of us can do, but we're not doing. Your family is worth it. You're worth it. We believe in you. God bless you. Sign up to the event. Stop taking these things lightly, guys.